Hey, welcome back to thedrinker.co.uk with me, Pete Turner, as I give you my seasonal picks from all the supermarkets in the UK. The season being the winter going into the spring of 23 into 2024. And in this little vid, I'm concentrating on my 6 seasonal picks from Aldi. Aldi do miraculous things with wines. They're brilliant in the category that I concentrate on, the sub £10 category, and like in all the films, none of these wines will cost you more than £10. In fact, most of these are significantly cheaper. I'm not sure how long we can keep doing the under £10 thing, because prices are nipping up, and with duty rises and all the rest of it, it's getting increasingly difficult. But these are my 6 this season from Aldi. 2 reds, 2 whites, a rosé and a fizz as always, and we are going to kick off with their specially selected Gamay. So Gamay is a grape variety most often associated with Beaujolais. This one also comes from France, but it's further south, which is in near Tolosan, which is towards the border with Spain. So the grapes down there will probably get a little bit more sunshine, a little bit more warmth than they would up in Beaujolais. And it does sort of seem to suggest that on the nose. There's a lovely sort of almost Play-Doh nose about it, sort of almond, plum and cherry, and it smells sweet. I know you can't smell sweetness, but it sort of smells sweet. This wine comes in at £8.99, is 13%, so it's had a little bit more growing time, a bit more sweetness, ripeness to it. And it's beautifully light and blueberry and plum, little bit of confection to it, little tiny bit of sweetness to it, but it's not intrusive in any way. The tannins are really simple and integrated, very smooth, easily drinking. I always think that Gamay is like the red wine for people who don't like red wine. So if you've got friends and family who say, I don't like red wine, give them a glass of that and chill it before you do, because it really works well chilled. So it's really interesting wine. £8.99, they're specially selected Gamay. So that's good stuff to start us off with. And next up, slightly cheaper, £7.49. This is Koolyburra. This is the Reprobates. You might notice this is a, let's be kind, a homage possibly to 19 Crimes, which is a massive selling wine. 19 Crimes, big commercial wine. I've never reviewed it on here. It's not really my kind of thing. Tend to be slightly over extracted, tend to be slightly over sweet. Very, very popular, however. There's certainly nothing wrong with it, just not my cup of tea. So let's see what they do with it. £7.49, 14%. Ah yes, big, proper Aussie kind of Shiraz Cabernet blend, so it's big and in your face. Black pepper, black currant leaf, damson, something menthol too there, little hint of medicine cabinet behind it. And it's big and bold and powerful. It's robust, not robust, that's too unfair, but it's in your face. It's not inelegant, but it's really there. Proper Aussie Shiraz style wine, really properly up in your face. Lots of wine for the money. So if you like folk who like these big bold jam bombs, then this is the wine for them at £7.49. Is a real bargain. So there you go. Interesting contrast between the two, a lighter red and a deep dark red. Okay, so next up we've got this enigma. This is Baron Saint-Jean, Baron Saint-Jean. It's Spanish. It doesn't say what the grape variety is, and it doesn't say whereabouts in Spain it's from, and it's also £3.45 a bottle. £3.45 a bottle. So what do you get? Interesting, really interesting. Very light, fruit driven, lemon peel, little bit of lemon pith on the nose. Not a great deal else, but it's £3.45. A little bit of what are those sweets? The lemon sherbet, little lemon sherbet note to it. It's light and grassy and easy. It's apple. There's a little hint of citrus behind it. It's £3.45. It's £3.45. It's a miraculous wine. If you're having a party, buy lots, chill it well, make a perfect white wine and soda wine. Super little wine at £3.45. Get lots and lots of that. And by contrast, £8.99. This is Cambalala. This is a Swartland blend. It's called Cawkscrew, but it's spelt C-A-W-K, screw. Don't know why. And it's £8.99. Doesn't say what the grapes are in the blend, But it's a beautiful, elegant looking wine. Really lovely sort of light yellow, golden kind of colour to it. And it does have a little hint of oak to it on the nose, some sort of vanilla there. And it's more than that. There's naturally some citrus about it. And then there's a little hint of something herbal, maybe thyme to it. And it's light and elegant and refreshing and poised and beautiful and balanced and delicate. And it's got that citrus. The oak isn't overbearing at all. Citrus going into Earl Grey tea. A little tiny dance of Earl Grey tea in there. What a lovely wine. Only $8.99. That's an absolute miracle. Get yourself lots of that. Good special day, special occasion wine. So next up, $5.49. This is a rosé. It's called Le Franc Bouchy. It's Cabernet Franc is the grape variety. It's Vin de France, so it could have pretty much come from anywhere in France. And what do you get? Really lovely red currant and red currant leaf nose. It's peach and raspberry on the palate. It's dry and fresh and delightful and elegant and light, and only $5.49. I think the branding looks terrible, like the branding on that bottle looks terrible. But at only $5.49, that's a brilliant party rosé. Good stuff, real value for money again. And last of all, this is Castellori Blanc de Blanc. It's £4.89 for a fizz. Blanc de Blanc implies that it's Chardonnay, and I can tell you it comes from Germany, but I had to look that up, but I don't know where in Germany. And it's got a lovely light straw-like nose. And it's soft and delicate and fresh. Tiny hint of sweetness to it. But that's really lovely because it balances out some quite high acidity. It's fresh and light and balanced. And at $4.89 would make a great base for a cocktail. Or you can sip that on its own. It's light enough and beautiful enough on its own. So there you go. That's my 6 picks from Aldi this season, 2023 going into 24. Get yourself down to Aldi and buy lots. So I'm Pete Turner. I'm on the drinker.co.uk. Go to that website. You can see all of my recommendations, all the price points for all of the supermarkets. Check out my other vids for all the other supermarkets. We're also on Instagram and TikTok. Check me out on there. Give us a like, share and follow. And enjoy your wine now. Cheers.